Hello, have you ever heard of the blue ocean strategy? It's a term used in business management, meaning to create and pioneer a new market where there are no competitors. However, this blue ocean is not created by sitting still. In fact, it only unfolds before your eyes when you break through threats and crises. In 2 Kings chapter 19, King Hezekiah received a letter from Sennacherib, the king of Assyria, the superpower of the time, full of mockery and threats. The content of this letter was not simply surrender. It mocked him by saying, "Your God cannot deliver you from our hand," piercing Hezekiah's heart. King Hezekiah tore his clothes and put on sackcloth v1. This action was a confession. I can do nothing with worldly authority or my own ability. Only God is my everything. He completely laid down his own strength. King Hezekiah went up to the house of the Lord. That crisis became an opportunity to go before God. Hezekiah did not run to the Assyrian army. He did not gather his staff for a strategy meeting. Instead, he went to the place of prayer, the place of the covenant. He received a sure promise from God, verses 6-7. The Assyrian army was still besieging Jerusalem outside the city walls. The crisis situation had not changed at all in what was visible. But God spoke through the prophet Isaiah, "Do not be afraid of the Assyrian army. They shall not enter the city." Dear friends, King Hezekiah, in a situation where nothing had changed yet, grasped the promise, "Do not be afraid," and gave thanks. Yet, we are people who have received a much more astonishing grace than King Hezekiah. The temple to which Hezekiah went in the midst of crisis ultimately prefigures Jesus Christ, the one who reconciles God and us humans. The threats we face, the sin that weighs us down, and the anxiety about the future that makes us uneasy are far more powerful than Sennacherib's army. The dominion of sin and death is the greatest threat that human effort can never break down. But astonishingly, by accomplishing everything on the cross and resurrecting, Jesus Christ completely crushed this most powerful threat in one blow. Hezekiah only received the promise, but we have received Jesus Christ, the fulfiller of the promise. Dear friends, what is your Sennacherib's letter? Is it perhaps unresolved financial problems, the threat of a broken relationship, or the anxiety of an unknown future? Like Hezekiah, spread all those burdens before God, and believe that all our burdens have already been solved in Jesus Christ. Even if the visible situation has not changed, give thanks for Jesus' word. Do not be afraid. Then, no matter what crisis or threat you face, a new door of opportunity, the blue ocean, will open up in your life. I hope that you will be a person who approaches God with this conviction and gratitude.